What have you sensed about brain injury or learned about it?
I guess it's hard to tell because to me he seems pretty normal, which is the remarkable thing about it is that, you know, through his experience, like everything seems, I can't really tell so much. But just musically I can, in some, I don't know if it's related to brain injury or not, but like when his songs are different than I think a lot of people's songs, which is interesting. He writes like in a different way, like it flows differently. There's not like verse chorus. It's very much sort of like what comes to his mind as he goes, and it's very lyrically based. Like his words are the most important thing, and he's telling a story, I think. And it's like wherever that story goes, like that's where the song will go. Whereas when I write, and a lot of people I know when they write songs, it's much more structured than that. So I think that's kind of a beautiful thing about, maybe, I don't know if it's a consequence of the brain injury or not, but certain like standards of writing music that most people say that are like, this is how you write a song, like maybe that goes away or something, or maybe he didn't really have prior experience writing music before the brain injury. So
How do you think that the music is helping him?
I think communicating, like, I think with everyone, with music, it's a great way to communicate any feelings you have or things that you can't normally say in conversation, you can say in music. And for him, like, that must be a release that he's able to have that other people might not, if they don't play.
Now, music is something you do in your mind. It's something you do with your voice. It's something you do with your fingers, your feet. How do you see the total involvement of your body in performing music?
Yeah. Well, for me personally, it is very like subconscious, and you find yourself moving in ways that you didn't really expect, but you kind of notice, and it's fun. It's fun to allow your body to be one with like what you're doing, like, and what you're saying. And I find that, I don't know, just tapping like to the rhythm, or like moving side to side, or even...
What about controlling? You play an instrument?
I play guitar, so I find it more of that than piano, but like just when, standing and playing, I don't know, I don't know if that's a difficult thing for brain injury patients.
Physical manifestations of his injury, do you see that hampering him, or him improving those things through the music?
I think, I think so. I think that's how he learned to move his fingers again with the guitar work. And I noticed that like his rhythm is not right on, but that's something that a lot of people don't have anyways. But I think that's improved. I'm sure that when you first started just strumming a guitar, like that's a really hard thing to do for a lot of people, and singing to it like at the same time is difficult. But I think he told me that he couldn't do that at first, and it's become a little easier, as you go.
What's the process of making music like?
Well, he writes his own songs. He just asked me to back him up and sing his songs and sort of have that relationship with music. So I haven't written the songs with him, like from start to finish.
What role do you play in his music then?
Well, we've had a couple sessions where we play, and I've been playing. We should play some after this, but I was gonna play a little piano here, and he's gonna sing, and guitar. He was gonna play electric guitar, and I play some acoustic guitar and some harmonies. So I'm glad that he came to me, and I'm glad that he reached out to me that so I could understand it better and hopefully share with people.
Do you see any issues with memory in working with him?
Not so much just forgetting certain words, or forgetting certain lines maybe of a song. But I do that too. Like.
What about getting distracted?
Yeah, distracted sometimes, like, just playing, sort of getting like, sort of in the moment of playing a song or wanting to play a song, to share a song and continue on but not really stay on task with, like, trying to learn this other song or something, but.
Is he able to learn new music?
Yeah, I think, like if we sort of reworked some of them a little bit and changed chords, and he seemed to follow along pretty well.
Do you see any impulsivity or issues with the way he approaches the interpersonal relationships that involved in what you're doing?
I don't think so. No, I think he's a great guy.
Polite,
Funny. I don't have any issues.